Look at the numbers that he is putting together in 2026. These are his ranks among third basemen this season. The homers, 16. That's good, tied for first. RBIs, on base, everything is
You're the best
through the
third
roof.
baseman in the league right now.
Miguel, you could find yourself in Philadelphia at the All-Star game. If you keep this up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to do my best every day and, having fun. I have fun playing with the boys and, we're having a great time for sure.
Ask him about when he got traded over.
Yeah, I want to.
Because now those numbers are showing up.
Because there's two things that I always, when I hear your name or watch you on the TV, there's two things I think about. One, that you're a Minnesota Vikings fan, because we interviewed you earlier and you talked about your love for the Minnesota Vikings. But then there's this shot. This was back in 2024. You had just recently been traded from the Dodgers to the White Sox. Your team had just lost 21 in a row. And the look.
You were contemplating life right here.
I mean, what's going through your mind? What was going through your mind at that moment?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know exactly what I have in mind at that moment, but I know I was a little struggling at the time, and especially coming to a new team, and I wanna be good for the team, and I wanna win, and I trying to bring the culture for the team I was to winning game and all that stuff, and when stuff doesn't come to my way, I was starting to get a struggle and think about stuff that I shouldn't do it, but definitely that picture would take me a lot.
The reason I bring it up is because you go from from that moment to where you guys are at now. What does that feel like?
It's great, and I think that's one of the reasons why I feel enjoy more now, because when you have that type of moment and
the struggles.
The struggles, and you see where you are right now, it's like, it was a long way for me to do it, but I'm glad that I'm here now and having fun in the big leagues too.
Yeah. Well, you guys are a great watch. I'm going to peel off. You guys are going to talk shop, and take it away, guys.
Nothing better than a summer in Chicago when you're swinging the bat, right? Are you living right in the middle, in the heart of the city?
Yeah, I'm a River North area. River North.
Exactly where you're at. All right. We've been following you for a while, obviously. Love your side angle. I want this is basically a love session. I want you, if you 15, 16-year-old kid at home, if you can give him like one or two keys that you focus on, and we'll go through it. Increase in bat speed, you hammer left-handed pitching, you hammer the ball in. And I was watching a video, Mike Vassell, talking about the wand. But the one thing he said about you is that you never take a play off, constant hustling through the bag. Like, you and Chase Mydroff have created this energy. And it's funny, when I watch you play in your demeanor, you don't strike me as this, like, high-energy guy. You kind of let your play do your talking. Has there been, like, a leadership role you've taken a little bit with the White Sox?
That was one of the conversations that, the manager had with me, Will. And, for him was very important, the first step out of the box and, the energy that we have in the field. And, I think if that was important for him, it has to be important for all of us. So I don't want to take that for granted. And, I know I'm not very vocal guy, especially English is my second language. But definitely I want to be the example on the field the way I play for sure.
Well, the fact that you're willing to come in here, English being your second language, and nail a skybox, hats off to you. So we're going to go through the walk-off. First, we're going to get into a Soriano homer. We're going to get into an Erod homer, and then we'll come out and do some side angles. So he starts you with a changeup right here. I had just done a skybox on you, May 29th, and then you go out and you make us look good and hit this walk-off. So he starts you with a changeup. What's the mindset in this moment? Pause it. Man on second, you're losing 3-2, 2 outs. Are you thinking homer?
No, not at all.
No?
I was seeing him pitching the way he faced the guys before me.
Yeah.
He was throwing a lot of breaking balls to them. So once I get in the box, I was like, I need to go to center field where I know, I'm not gonna open myself I can stay through the breaking ball. And that was that was
just hanging there.
Yeah, exactly. That was all I was looking for, and I put a really good swing on it. So.
All right, run this. You get a little challenge, and then Now, people at home need to understand, he just said, I'm looking to drive this ball to center field. Doesn't mean the ball's necessarily going there. It's the bat path that's thinking through center field. What are you thinking there? You round third base. You see all those guys waiting for you.
Yeah, you know, I talked to my mom and dad after the game, and I was telling them this is the most fun I have playing the big league since my debut. That was the best moment I have so far.
Really?
You know, that was, you know, close 35,000 people at the field. You know, we're down by 1 run, and you know, that happened to us. That was amazing, especially when I turned to third base and I see all of my teammates there. I just want to run through them, and yeah, for sure, it was a great time.
All right, you've been consistent all year. He got off to an unbelievable start, Soriano. His stuff is absolutely nasty. But I love that you don't cheat. You get a 98-mile-an-hour sinker up, and you drive it out to right center. So a tough, and you can pause this for me real quick, tough two-seam right-hander. Are you thinking up the middle the other way? Like, what's the approach? Because you're pulling the ball in the air a lot more.
Yeah. I mean, you know, when you face guys like Soriano, it's like, you know, it's like 98-mile-per-hour sinkers, really good slider, forcing. It's like you cannot be around on him. You have to, like, for me, I keyhole like right in the middle. That's all I want to look for. And then if you go, you know, away or in, for me, I'm just taking, because I know it's hard for me to make damage to those pitches. So I just trying to you know, for those guys, for me, it's just waiting for their mistake, because.
You know who else told me that? Freddie Freeman. And I know you played with him.
Yeah, I listen to him a lot. So.
He said I look right down Broadway. Yeah. And if they deviate a little bit, okay, run this. This is Joe Ryan. You take a backup slider from Joe Ryan, pull your hands in and go left center. Oh, that's a good looking swing. You sitting slider right there, 0-1?
No, not at all.
Okay.
I was trying to look in little opening with him.
You were looking up and in?
No, a little bit away, not in, because he was pitching away from me. So I was thinking the same thing, like middle, center field, and you know, I got a lucky pitch.
Run this back for me. Please, take it back for me, Lucas, because this is too good, this side angle. Okay, walk me through, if you can, what you're thinking, because there is a lot to like in this swing. And then I love, and we're watching this a lot, like kind of that back elbow into the oblique.
So what I'm trying to do here is, you want to put him this way?
In the box.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, he's sneaky huge too. Case, who knew?
So what I'm trying is like put my hands like closer to my ear, where I don't get too far from my body.
Yeah, you want it.
If you guys see, I know you talked about that a couple of weeks ago, where my butt was a little this angle and now I'm a little bit here. So the reason why is because I want to feel close, my hand a little close to my, you know, my body, and not try to be too long. So for me, just that when I connect, it's just like trying to be closer to my body and just try to make my best swing every time. That's my throw every time.
Okay, so run this slow, pause it, now slow click it, because this is what I love. I want you to focus on the top hand. Focus on the top hand. We used to think when we came up down and through the base, pause. I mean, you are dropping that in the slot. Are you thinking like elbow to the oblique? What's the transition with the hand?
That's a move that I do naturally. I don't think about that move. When I think about that move is when I get long.
Okay.
So I'm normally trying to stay more closer I get in my body, like trying to my hands be close to my ear, and then
that's it.
And then from there I just trying to be inside of the ball, and that's what I feel like that move. I just do it not intentionally for sure.
Well, God bless you, because this is the move. I mean, good night. And the thing I want to bring that board up, the bat speed board after this. Because this is crazy. I mentioned this to you when we came out. You have had the biggest uptick, largest increase in bat speed in the entire game. So you got to be doing something different.
Yeah, you know, in off-season, the hitting coach, Joe McKeven, he told me about this, the speed stick. That's how
Speed stick, oh my.
Yeah, yeah, and I do it with my brother a little bit in off-season in Miami, and we did it.
Feel like it helped you?
Yeah, it did, and I did that in spring training for a little bit too. So I think it probably
It's funny you say that. We do the spring training. I saw Jose Ramirez using that thing. Once I saw that, I ordered it online for my 16-year-old son.
Yeah.
So to hear you come in and say that is awesome. All right, I want to just one more homer. We got Eduardo Rodriguez, who pitched unbelievably in the WBC and then got off to a great start for the D-backs as well. Kind of refound himself. 1-0. You have killed lefties this year. I mean, this is a very simple move. This is nice. What are you thinking on left-handers? They can't get in on you?
Yeah, I feel like
no, you could say it.
everything for lefty just coming into me. So I just trying to be in the, close to the play and just looking.
So you're looking up the middle the other way.
Yeah.
That's your sights, but you seem to be pulling. Pauses. Bring up those two boards for me against lefties and against, yes. Look at the slug percentage leaders on inside pitches. So you're thinking up the middle the other way, but you're covering in as good as anyone in the game.
Yeah, our hitting coach, Derek Chomo, he always say, clear it out. I don't know what that means, but that's what I'm trying. I'm just thinking right center field, and I just clear it out.
Clear it out.
Yeah.
All right, give me the left-handed pitcher board. Goldschmidt, who we all know absolutely torches lefties. You're second.
No, I don't know what to say about it.
All right, I love it. Give me the side-by-side, and we'll get out of here. Play a game, and we'll end up playing a game. So these are the changes you've made, huh?
Yeah.
A little bit, you were wider in 2025, you gotten a little bit more athletic, but you think the hands are the big thing.
Yeah, I think the hands is what may control my whole body to be, in the middle of the plate. So.
It's awesome to watch, dude. It really has been awesome to watch you guys kind of come together as a group. And they speak. I do a lot of, research. A lot of them, I know Murakami has kind of changed the thinking, how good he is. A lot of them think you're the...
Yeah, I mean, when
that glue in between Montgomery and Murakami, and then they got to deal with you.
Yeah, for sure. Especially when you have these two big guys hitting homers.
Yeah.
I just want to enjoy and be part of this group. The guy, has been fun.